Let's start the briefing. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. With a double dose of the Alpe d'Huez on the menu, this promises to be an intense and exciting stage.
The early part of the stage is relatively easy going, but the final portion, with 2 ascents of the Alpe d'Huez, could do some damage. Good luck, guys.
1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The front of the race is approaching the Col d'Ornon. After climbing 5 kilometers, followed by the descent, the riders will attack the intermediate sprint and the first ascent of the Alpe d'Huez.
When going downhill, the aerodynamic position is useful to increase speed without expending energy.
The first climb is 12 kilometers at an average of 8.4%. The riders will not go all the way to the top. They will take a right turn just before the finish and head towards the Col de Sarenne. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. The gap isn't changing much. The first Alpe d'Huez climb, just like the second, carries an all-category label. That means 20 points to be gleaned at the summit towards the polka dot jersey classification. The Col de Sarenne is a 3-kilometer climb. Then there will be a long descent, plus some valley, before the second climb of the Alpe d'Huez. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
The leader of the general classification does not necessarily have to attack. Depending on his lead, he can simply follow attacks and counter at the very end of the stage.
One and a half minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. The riders up front have a 1-minute lead on the favourites group.
He's the new leader of the overall youth standings. Change of leader in the overall youth standings. Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy to attack.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end. 10 kilometers to go for the lead group. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
For now, he's the virtual yellow jersey.
Schneller! Schneller! Weiter! Vas-y, continue, continue! Continue comme ça!
We're professional leaders. Come on, keep at it.
Continue comme ça!
In addition to a prestigious victory, the winner at Alpe d'Huez will also pocket an additional 20 points in the mountains classification.
Try to manage things so that you don't blow up before the line.
Weiter! Bleib dran! Continue comme ça! Go, go, go! On est avec toi! Los! Weiter! Bleib dran! Allez, vas-y, continue, continue.
This is the last kilometer. Go, go! One more effort. You're going to win at Alpe d'Huez. It's brilliant. Bravo!
A few minutes ago, he was first across the finishing line. Here is today's stage winner. He will climb onto. He's inspired. He will climb on. He will climb onto.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites, and you lived up to the role with brio. Well done for this win. We take... It's the final stage, guys. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. This final stage promises to be restless. With its short format over irregular terrain, riders who are still vying for the general classification have got an ideal setting to go on to the attack.
Guys, the first 50 kilometers are ideal for breakaways. Then the battle for the GC could hot up, given that it's a short stage. Don't go to sleep. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The next King of the Mountains summit is ranked as a third category. Only the first 2 riders over the top will score points towards the best climber classification.
There's a big time gap with the breakaway, but it's not our concern. We are interested in the overall standings, not the stage.
The next difficulty is also classified as third category. The first 2 to the top score 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey. The first 50 kilometers comprise a succession of short climbs which are conducive to attacks. The favourites will have to remain up front to avoid being trapped. The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group. The intermediate sprint is approaching, but there is little chance that the candidates for the green jersey will be able to score points at this stage of the race. The riders are on to the final climb. The favourites will have to be well placed at the foot because, right away, there are sections at more than 10%. The slightest deficit could already prove fatal.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race.
Continue comme ça.
Go, guys. You've got to keep up the rhythm to defend the yellow jersey. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Les voilà! Allez, continue comme ça!
Allez les gars, continue comme ça. Allez les gars, courage.
Lâchez rien! Allez! Continue comme ça! Allez! Allez les gars, courage! Continuez comme ça! Allez! Allez les gars, courage! Continuez comme ça! Continuez comme ça!
Allez plus vite.
Continuez comme ça!
Allez, on lâche rien.
Los! Continue comme ça!
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly. Here is today's stage winner. He's in sparkling form. We can say that he tops the stage. He's in sparkling.
We really messed up this stage. We were aiming for a stage win, and we didn't even finish in the top 10. It's very disappointing. We lose the yellow jersey on the last day. It's a big disappointment to finish. Hi guys, let's start the briefing of this World Championship. This year's route is very selective, and it should favor a climber. The total distance is 265 kilometers. After the first 80 kilometers that resembles a standard road race, there are 7 laps of a circuit that takes in 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cycling World's Championships Road Race. Held in Innsbruck, capital of the Austrian Tyrol, this year's route is highly selective, and it should lead to the crowning of a very good climber. With an ascent of almost 8 kilometers on a 6% slope that is to be climbed 7 times, plus a 245-kilometer route, it will be a hard task to conquer the rainbow jersey. Not to mention the final obstacle, that includes passages at more than 20%, lying less than 10 kilometers from the finish. The time gap between the peloton and the escapees is stationary.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The riders will soon go over the top and return towards Innsbruck. The first lap is completed. Still 5 to go.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
The riders now begin the last of the 6 laps. After this one, they will cross the finishing line for the penultimate time before a big final lap. 1.5 minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds. One man has managed to get away, but there's still all to play for. The last obstacle is torturous and can turn everything on its head. Only 10 kilometers left.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders. The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line.
Ladies and gentlemen, here...
Hi guys, welcome to the briefing for this first stage. The main thing to grasp today is... We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is you did... Hi guys, let's start the briefing.
Guys, today it's almost totally flat, except for the final stretch. It should come down to a sprint between punches. Have a good stage.
Time gap stabilized. The first intermediate sprint of the day will soon be fought out. The winner will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey. The gap is decreasing. The peloton has not given up.
The breakaway is beginning to look dangerous. You better start riding, guys.
The break is still not done. It's difficult to escape today. The riders are approaching the feed zone. They'll then reach the only classified climb before the finishing line. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute.
The breakaway is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
"30 seconds lead for the head of the race. We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers. Less than 20 kilometers left for the group at the front.
The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
Breakaway. It's a bunched peloton that begins the climb to Sénanque Abbey. Will we see a sprint, or will some strong man be able to thwart the peloton? We'll have the answer in a few minutes.
Just 5 more kilometers. Stay well positioned to avoid losing time due to a break. soon have no more energy for an attack. You're on your way to the top spot of the white jersey standings. It's great. Keep going, kid.
Allez, plus vite.
Only 2 kilometers left.
Go on. Another push. You can do it. Go. Go. He's the new leader of the overall youth standings. We are the virtual leaders of the white jersey standings. Good. Keep it up.
He is all smiles as he climbs onto the podium. Applaud him. Here is today's stage winner. Congratulations to he tops the standing. He's in.
Huge congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. This is an outstanding performance. You beat all the favorites. We take the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day. It's the final stage, guys. The profile is special, with one major difficulty that should decide between...
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We should witness a one-climb race today. The teams of the favourites should manage affairs up to the foot of the Montagne de Lure, from where the front-runners will fight it out to the stage win.
Guys, it's the last day and it's the most difficult. Everything should be played out on the Montagne de Lure, be it the stage or the GC. That's where the time differences will be made. Enjoy yourselves. Watch out, guys. The breakaway is beginning to build up a good lead. Since we've got the jersey, and if we don't ride, it's not certain that other teams will put in a shift in our place. There could be a big time difference at the finish if we don't have someone managing the gap.
The breakaway can't widen the gap.
first riders have reached the intermediate sprint.
The gap isn't changing much. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The feed zone is in sight for the head of the race. Riders will be able to pick up some nourishment.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The gap isn't changing much.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
One and a half minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
The climb is ranked as first category. There will therefore be 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 point for the best climber jersey at the top of the Montagne de Lieu.
Allez, allez, allez les gars. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez les gars,
Here's a teammate who has everything to prove.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy to attack.
He's one of the favourites for the race and the undisputed leader of his team. Watch out for him.
Go! Another 10 kilometers to retain the jersey.
On est avec toi. Plus vite. Allez, fonce. Allez, allez. Plus vite, plus vite. Allez,
Allez, allez, allez.
allez, fonce.
Allez. Courage, on continue. Courage, on continue.
Try to manage things so that you don't blow up before the line.
Allez, vas-y. Allez, vas-y.
Less than 2 kilometers from the finish.
Allez, go, 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 go. Allez, lâche rien. On te suit. Allez, allez,
Courage, on continue. Plus vite.
The front man will soon be under the red pennant. He should manage a win.
Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall. Yeah, go, it's done. You're going to win. Go on, enjoy it. You seem to be running on empty. Lift your foot if you don't want to blow up.
He is all smiles as he climbs onto the podium. Applaud him. Here is today's. He will climb on. He tops the. He's in. He tops the.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites, and you lived up to the role with brio. Well done for this win. We finish with the yellow jersey and the polka dot jersey. It's superb, guys. This is a great...